Herzlich willkommen auch dem Herrn Marc Shiltz, Generalsekretär vom Fondation de la Recherche.
Prime Minister, Madam Minister, President Carlo Hansen, it's my pleasure again to be here at the celebration of the awardees of the Jonk Fuerscher contest. And let me start. I mean, it's very difficult to say something more after the reflective thoughts by you, President Carlo Hansen, and by the passionate speech, after the passionate speech by our Prime Minister. So let me congratulate with the FJSL, the Fondation Jeunes Scientifiques, the Luxembourg National Research Fund, which I have the pleasure to represent here. And I think with the Luxembourg National Research Fund, I can also claim to represent Research Luxembourg, so the whole of the Luxembourg research community. Well, we at the FNR, we have been supporting the Fondation Jeunes Scientifiques since 2009, and that's a long time. And I think I've seen how the contest, how the organization has progressed over these years. And it's really, really a great pleasure for me to see that this year we have had again 63 young researchers that were able to push their curiosity in 43 projects, which they presented over the past 2 days to the public, both online and physically this afternoon. And again, from what I hear, but the jury will express itself, the quality of the project has again increased significantly. So I congratulate you for both the organization, but also you, the young researchers, for your efforts, for participating in this. Science is, as you know, and you surely know, driven by curiosity. It's your own curiosity which pushes you to explore new fields. And there are a lot of failures in that, but I sincerely hope that all of you also have had this moment of discovery, the moment where something works, or the moment where you understand something new which you hadn't understood before, the moment where you step on a ground which no one else has been stepping on before you. That's what science is about. That's what curiosity is about, and that's where it drives you. So I congratulate you, the young researchers, on that path. As it was said before, humanity faces great challenges. We have, of course, the future pandemics, which is coming out of one, but there will be future pandemics. We have major problems, such as the loss of biodiversity, such as the growing resistance to antibiotics, and of course the existential threat of the climate change. And it will need a lot of brain, as the Prime Minister said, to help us facing these challenges, to help humanity face these challenges. I'm very confident that with scientists and researchers such as you, who are present with us today, who have invested a significant amount of their time and of their efforts into discovering new things, that with you and with many others around the world, we can face these challenges. I applaud the new initiative of the FJSL, which was implemented since last year, which is called Science Next. It's a special training courses for young people, especially those participating here in the competition. It supports individuals and teams in the design and presentation of their projects, which are, I think, core competences these days if you want to become a successful scientist. This competition is really great because it brings science and researchers closer to society. Because that's what we care about as well, both at the FNR, of course, but also in the research community as a whole. Science shouldn't be in this ivory tower where it was maybe decades ago. I think it's very important that science goes out and takes place in the cité, comme on dit en français. So it goes about the pure understanding of facts. It's much more also the perception of science as an integral part of our daily life, and our culture, which is important. And especially over the past 2 years, we have seen how important this is. This is one of the many reasons why we support this competition. Young people have the opportunity to pursue their curiosity, to reach out, discuss with others, also with non-scientists, of course. And the other event, which is organized by FJSL, the Expo Science, will be another great opportunity for that, to interact with others, interact with a broader audience. And let me also say, in these troubled times, that science is truly universal and global. I think scientists have forged or used globalization before the word existed, because there isn't a science or a scientific truth in one country and another scientific truth in another country. That doesn't exist. It's a global undertaking. It's a unifying task for humanity. And I think that's important also to remember in these troubled times where we see again conflicts and armed conflicts between different countries. If you're scientists, you're working on something globally together with many other scientists around the world on a global good. So I hope very much that you will also endeavor in this international exchange and this global endeavor which research and science represents. And last but not all, maybe some of you have discovered here their vocation for the future. That there is a decision that was made maybe during these past days, weeks, that yes, science and research is my professional future, is something which I want to embark upon. Maybe some of you will be supported by the FNR in a few years' time, either through scholarship or maybe through some major projects, which we will be happy to support. Investment in research in Luxembourg has risen sharply over the past 15 years, and it still continues to increase, something which we're very grateful for. So science has a future in Luxembourg, and the future is you. These are you young people who take part in this endeavor. I wish you a lot of luck, a lot of fun in your further career, whether it will be a professional research career or whether it will remain a hobby, which is perfectly fine as well. And I would like to thank you for participating in this challenge and competition. And as a final word, again, let me thank the FJSL for their commitment. They are such an important partner for us, for FNR, for Research Luxembourg, when it comes to create a science culture here in the country. Thank you.